Hey everybody, I'm Max Angor and I'm still sick. But we are going to take another swatch at Upheaval. The dev has added a lot of things to his demo, and we're gonna look at them. We've still got dark mode. We've still got disabling the background images. You can customize the map now with labels and map node overlays. Audio settings, still audio. Gameplay settings. Suggest entries for journal. Automatically add journal entries. This was extremely helpful. He had me help him playtest it during one of the other demo releases. And because I'm doing 3 whole videos today, I decided I would do Upheaval as one of my 3. So we're gonna do another playthrough. I've already done 2 of them on the other video, but I'll do one here so you can see what the differences are. And I mean, disable tutorials, skip main menu, He's added more options. But anyway, let's start a new adventure. Yes, abandon, start a new. All things flow, nothing stays the same. And I'm really, I love the foundation. I believe Alex Leon has made the great foundation for this game, and I can't wait to see where it goes. Anyway, common knowledge, old magic is hidden in the wilds outside of North Haven, but nobody really cares. Nobody except for you. I want to see the map. Oh, nice. That is much better. I do have a suggestion. So let me just get to my text document here. Alright, suggestion for map option. Dark map. Yeah, dark map. There has to be a better name for it. Darken the map so the labels and pips stand out more. Okay. So yeah, I believe if he added a darker map in the background, the pips would stand out more, and I think it would help. Yeah, that looks really fucking good. Really good. Damn. Ugh. I love that this game is coming up so nicely. I'm sorry my voice sounds like shit. I'm gonna take a cough lozenge, because if I'd known that my voice was gonna sound this bad, I probably would have delayed the video an hour or 2. Anyway, North Haven is a small town. Most of your neighbors just want to go about their daily business. If you don't even bother, or believe that old magic is still buried out in the wilds, but you know it's out there. Received a mysterious, unsigned letter. When you read it last night, it described how to find a powerful artifact, exactly the kind you've always dreamed about. The letter's been eating at you all night. Sitting in a dark, unmarked envelope by your bed. Stop and think about yourself. You grew up here in North Haven. You stayed here after your parents passed away. You have your own home now. Everyone in North Haven knows who you are. Many of them remember you as a kid. It's hard to get specialized in skill. There are skills in towns such as small, so you don't have any, but you're pretty competent at most things, and you're good at sleeping alone in the wilds. You know you'll be okay with what you have. Think about the letter. Oh, excuse me. I am so sorry about my voice. You received the mysterious letter late last night. You didn't see how it was delivered. The envelope is dark and completely blank. The paper is a strange kind of parchment you've never seen before. It feels rough and thick between your fingers. The words flow black on the page. Opening the letter last night had a strange effect on you. It brought to mind long-forgotten memories of your childhood. Maybe it will do the same thing this morning. Stop and think about North Haven. North Haven sits way out on the far south edge of the kingdom. Only caravans can safely travel the long road back to civilization, and the next one doesn't leave for a few months. The people of North Haven have lived in peace for generations. They'd rather that everything stay the same around here if they can help it. Open the mysterious letter. Upheaval is different every time you play it. Treasure and people can be in different locations. Different high-level events may happen. Experiment to find out what changes from game to game and exploit any patterns you discover. You can disable all tutorials and introductions at any time under gameplay settings. You take the letter out and unfold it. As you do, memories flood your mind. Memories of your childhood. You remember that deep desire you had when you were a kid. Your lifelong dreams. Something about the letter reawakens those memories. What have you always wanted to do? We are going to protect the people of North Haven because that is the option that I chose on the first playthrough of our first video. And I'm trying to be consistent so that you can see the different, you know, excuse me, the different changes that are made. You remember being a brave kid wanting to protect the people of North Haven from any threats that might arise. Maybe this is your chance to do it. The future is unwritten. Your adventure is automatically saved. Your mind settles in to read the mysterious letter. Page added to journal. I have a mystery for you. If you follow the trail of clues through to their end, I promise you will find an artifact more powerful than you could possibly imagine. The first clue is at the end of the Old South Road near the Broken Bridge. Search there until you find the obelisk, black as night, then your journey will truly begin. There's no signature. Suddenly, the letter bursts into a cold, dark flame in your hands. In a moment, nothing but ash remains. You still remember what the letter said. Go back to the letter and add it to your journal now so you don't forget it. You can use the left arrow at the bottom of the screen to revisit past encounters. You can use the quill at the top right to remember them later. You can add journal entries automatically by enabling the option in gameplay settings. According to your mysterious letter, the first clue to find the artifact must be south of North Haven in the grasslands. You've been out that way before, but not for a while. You can use the map. The star on the map shows where you are. You can customize the map settings under visual settings. You start to pack. Not sure what you'll need. Food and supplies. Better to be prepared. You also pack a few coins just in case. One more thing to bring from home. This was new from the original. Nothing but your wits. A fishing rod, a jar of fireflies, a magic map, and a cruel dagger. It was a gift when you passed away. The handle fits your hand perfectly. Step into the town square. A new day has begun. Your neighbors are talking. They just found out the magician is coming to North Haven. Everyone knows the magician will turn North Haven on its head when they arrive, but no one knows exactly how. That's how the magician works. I need coffee. The magician will be here in 30 days. Demo will end after 15. You can keep track of the time in top right. 6 parcels in a day. More worrisome news. Bandits have been seen outside of town. The Goblin King is now living in a cave deep in the forest. There are rumors of activity in the burial mounds. If you want to do something about any of these things, you might need some help, and that artifact sounds like it would be pretty helpful. Okay, burial mounds. Some people have always suspected the burial mounds were haunted. The interesting thing is, I've played this enough that I can't actually tell what's changed. I mean, there's a couple of things I can tell, but other time, I mean, I've played 4 whole games of this. I've done 2 for the video, I've done 2 for the dev, and I'm doing 1 for this. And the flow is similar, but it's different enough that I want to do more playthroughs to see what all changes. And the writing is good. It's not great yet, but the foundation is there for it to be great. I like his style. So, some people always expect, now your neighbors heard that someone actually saw an evil spirit wandering among the burial mounds. Night was just about to fall, so they ran away, hoping the light would save them. Sounds like the burial mounds should be safe to enter during the day, but not at night. Hear about the Goblin King. The Goblin King himself is a figure shrouded in myth. Your neighbors know that goblins usually keep to their own territory, far to the east on the other side of the Whispering Forest. Rumor has it that the Goblin King has taken control of a cave on the east edge of the Whispering Forest. Why he would do that is anyone's guess. Bandits. Bandits have been seen outside of North Haven. Some villagers have already been ambushed while traveling on the roads. The bandits seem to be very good at staying hidden until the last second, then extracting all your possessions from you. Most people are scared to leave town. The magician. The magician goes from town to town, bringing magic with them wherever they go. When the magician arrives in a new town, they put themselves in charge and start to make changes. None of the towns that were visited can agree whether the magician's changes were good or bad. Sometimes a single village is split into violent factions over the disagreement. You don't think it'll happen in North Haven, but every town agrees after the magician arrives, nothing is ever the same again. Okay. As your neighbors disperse, this is new from the original. The tavern keeper runs into you. Hey, you look like you're getting ready to leave town. Do you need any help getting started? No thanks, I got this. That's good. You can come find me in the tavern later if you get help, or if you need help getting oriented, or if you get stuck. I'm there pretty much any time. Then he goes to the Lame Duck Tavern. So, we leave town. We were supposed to go south, so we go south. We go Old Broken Road. The rabbit looks at you and wiggles his nose. South. South. Old Broken Road. South. The end of an old broken road. The bridge is in ruins. Search. After searching, you find nothing interesting. You've searched some of this area. When you search, you may randomly find items or paths. Some things have a higher or lower chance to be found. If you're sure something is hidden here, search again. You'll find it. Or try and find it. Most places don't have anything hidden in them. Searching aimlessly can waste time. Talk to the tavern keeper to get oriented and learn more about searching. It's time to sleep. Make camp. Side of the road, 1 day of food and supplies. Right, search. I do know that this was added. Success is random to show that, you know, you can do this more than once. You find a black obelisk as big as you are. So now we touch the obelisk. Page added to journal. Your head rings as you touch the obelisk. Images flood your mind that send you reeling. You see a place at the end of the gully in the whispering forest. A stone lid, a hand grasping a sword, conflict and bloodshed. Then the visions fade to nothing and you collapse. You wake up a while later, head throbbing, the place in the vision still fixed in your mind. So now we go back up. And rest. And then we leave town. We go. Wait. Whoops, that's not the right button. Okay, north. Alright, so we want to go west, or east. East into the Whispering Forest. Start at the gully. So now we have to go all the way through the gully. Oh, we can pick the wild berries. East through the gully. East through the gully. You're at the end of a gully. So we make camp. We search. Find a stone slab like a coffin lid, flush with the ground, etched with symbols from a language you don't understand. Who could be inside? Lift the stone slab and look under it. I've never done this event before. Page added to your journal. With great effort, you lift the heavy stone slab to reveal the inside of a stone coffin. The remains of a great warrior lie inside, bones and rusted armor, and also a shining sword, still grasping a bony hand. Hey, cool! I got a sword! When you pick up the sword, it glows. It must be enchanted. When you hold it, you feel your strength increase tenfold. This looks like the artifact that was mentioned in your letter. Let's see. We've got the sword. I don't think we want to explore. Because if we go into goblin territory, we're going to get fucking wrecked. So we'll go west through the gully, west through the gully, west to North Haven. Store your things. Never mind. Rest and restock. Visit the tavern. Ask the tavern keeper for help. Oh, show off your treasures. This is new. An enchanted sword. Everyone's impressed by your enchanted sword. Few people have any weapons, but no one has a weapon so rare and powerful. I found something, but I'm confused. This enchanted sword. Wow, what a sword. That's definitely enchanted, I'll tell you that. It looks like a pretty intimidating weapon, if you ask me. I'll bet those bandits wouldn't be too happy to have a sword like that waved in their faces, but the goblins wouldn't be too fond of it either. I don't suppose it'd be much good against one of those spiritual creatures, though. Wraiths and like, they're never scared much by those sort of weapons somehow. See, I like that. It doesn't actually tell you what to do, but it gives you ideas. So technically, I could have just gone into the fucking forest. Oh well. East into the forest. Yeah, let's see if we can kill the bandits. Deep into the forest. Explore the forest. Through a glade. You're in a beautiful glade. The forest surrounds the clearing on all sides. It seems almost magical here. Fireflies fly around you like little lanterns. They seem to be home here. You're getting tired. You should sleep soon. Ignore the imp. The imp gets the message quick. She looks lonely. Okay. With a quizzical look, she skips off to play somewhere else. Catch the fireflies. You gain fireflies in a jar. Make camp. Let's search. The tall grass, you find nothing but beautiful green grass. You search some of this area. You find an abandoned fairy nest. It looks like a family of fairies grew up here a long time ago. The magic from this nest still permeates the area. It's bad luck to disturb a fairy nest. Search most of the area. Searched almost all the area. Searched almost all the area. Make camp. Yeah, it's just going to keep doing that. Alright. Lie down and look at the sky. A magical feeling of calm washes over you. You feel at peace with the world. You know that everything will be alright. Northward into the forest. Small animals rustle in the branches. The sun is getting lower in the sky. Ignore the imp. Wander up to the glade. Eastward through the gully. Sleep. Oh, that was a search. Whoops. I used the wrong button. East through the gully. Go east foolishly into goblin territory. Now you're in goblin territory now. The sign of goblin civilization is everywhere. Sprung traps, marks on trees, low piles of leaves. Looks like dozens of goblins have been in this area recently. It'd be foolish to go further. Nothing you have will be able to save you. Turn back. You hear an unearthly cry echo across the whispering forest. It seems like something from a burial mound south of town. Let's see. Deep in the whispering forest. Is there any more? You find your way to a cave deep in the forest. There we go. You should sleep soon. You wake up and look around. The goblin guards with spears are here, guarding the cave entrance. They won't see you as long as you stay away. Hide and watch the cave. See if anything happens. Okay. Let's see. Throw a stone to distract the goblins. You throw a stone to distract the two goblin guards. Was that an intruder? One of them says. Both of them run off to investigate the bushes where the stone lands. Go into the cave. The goblin guards are still distracted when you walk past them into the cave. You're inside a torch-lit cave. 6 jail cells are built into the rock, 3 on each side. The cave winds east and west. The cave's exit is west. It doesn't smell so foul there. An eerie stillness pounds in your skull. You hear goblin voices outside the cave. A woman is locked inside one of the cells. She's humming softly to herself. She looks bedraggled, like she'd been in prison here for a while. Her clothes are dirty and torn, her face is sunken and hollow, and her eyes are utterly forlorn. This is a broken woman. The woman sees you outside her cell. Please let me out, the woman begs you from inside her cell. I must go back to North Haven to see my Demetrius again. He must think that I have abandoned him, that I'm never coming back for him. I cannot bear for him to be so heartbroken. Her face looks truly distraught. Promise to let her. Yes, thank you. My name is Audrey, and I'll be forever in your debt if you can free me from this prison. Let's see. Can we open the cell door, or is it locked? It's locked. East. Ooh. You're in a torchlit cave corridor. The corridor winds to east and west. A wooden door is built in the north wall. A tapestry covers the south wall. It depicts an enormous goblin king leading his armies into battle, carried in a litter. You feel like you can hear your own heart beating. 3 goblins with spears. Ah, we found them. 3 goblin guards point their spears at you. You were reported trespassing in the bushes outside our cave, and now we got you. Put up your hands and come with us. What do? Attack with your sword. Fuck it. Kill him. Taken by surprise, they're no match for you and your sword. After you slay the first 2, the last one flees for its life, scampering like a bolt of lightning and sound the alarm. As you watch, the goblin remains sink into the stone of the cave floor, disappearing completely. Oh, it's one of those games. Hide behind the tapestry. You quickly hide behind the tapestry, out of sight. There's no room to move. You feel like you can hear your own heart beating. Hold your breath and wait. You hold your breath. Enough time passes for a goblin to enter or leave this area. You leave to see if one will. You see 4 goblin guards arriving from the east. Let's see. Confront the goblins. Attack with your sword. Taken by surprise, you flee for your life. A low whistle. At least a dozen goblin guards. They have you surrounded. Attack! You can kill many of the goblins, but dozens more keep coming through. Your overwhelming numbers drowning out their fear of your sword. They knew you were here, and every goblin reinforcement was on its way to stop you. Eventually, they overwhelm you with numbers, subdue you, and lead you to the holding cell. Now search and take all the interesting items they can find. They lock you up to rot in the Goblin King dungeon. Your cell is cold and hard, iron bars and stone. You're trapped in the Goblin King's dungeon. You're not alone here. You see 2 goblin guards arriving from outside the cave. Locked in a cell, you feel like you can hear your own heart beating. That's Audrey is inside, so they got you too. You see one of the goblins here has an ugly key hanging from its belt. Let's try to steal. Hey, we got it. We got the goblin key. Okay. Open your cell door and leave. The goblin key fits the lock perfectly. As you use the goblin key, it breaks into the lock, turning to dust. You should probably leave these caves now and come back when you're more prepared. It's dangerous in here. Ah, we could have tossed it to her. Open. Leave. Well, at least we got out. Go into the forest. Wander up to the gully. Pick the wild berries. Make camp. Let's see. West to north Haven. West to restock. Is the tavern? Does the tavern keep for help? Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's go exploring. Silver Mountains. Hermit's hut is way off the beaten track. Give the bandits everything. I don't have anything. Since you did what they asked, the bandits see no reason to leave you tied up. You can safely follow them back to their hideout, staying hidden at a distance the whole time. Sure. It takes a long time, but you eventually find their hideout. Okay. Let's check the map. Oh, I see where we are. It's an interesting spot. East to the road, north to North Haven, rest and restock. Leave town. West of the mountains. God damn it! Fine, here. Back to North Haven. Rest and restock. Let's see, knock on the hermit's door. You knock on the hermit's door. Crazy old woman, crazy gray hair, pokes her head out. You, what are you doing here? Did I come inside? Sure, knock yourself out. Mind the beetles. I don't see any beetles. I was telling the dev this. She reminds me of Gladys from the Dope game. And that's a reference nobody will get because nobody's ever heard of the Dope game. I don't care. It's an amazing game. Goodness me. Hermit's hut. Floor is dirt. Hermit is here. Ask the hermit for help. Oh, that old thing. I think I left it in the Silver Mountains near the middle of the pass, or was it the foothills north of the tower? Okay. Thanks. Going so soon. Up through the pass. The middle of the mountain pass. Let's search. A small stone statue. It depicts a man clutching a white key. Take the key from the statue. We gain the skeleton key. Okay. Let's get the fuck out of here. Down to North Haven. Rest and restock. No, I don't have enough time to get my ass back into the back into the fucking yeah. I didn't get enough time to save the girl. Damn, I feel kind of bad about that. Hi, this is Alex, the developer of Upheaval. Thank you for playing my demo. I thought for sure the goblins were going to kill me. So we've read this before. Feel yourself being pulled. The magician is here with you. Ah, listen, I've had a thought since last time. What if next time you imagine that you will not see me when you arrive? That's evidently what you've been doing anyway, and then act accordingly. We'll see if that provides a more interesting adventure than what you did at the Whispering Forest this time. Now, what have you been up to this time? The Whispering Forest, easy to get lost in there, and it looks like that's exactly what you did. Why would you choose to be trapped in those woods for so many days is beyond me. I see you didn't have nearly as much fun with that ugly key this time as you did last time. And you found that old sword. I'm surprised you lost it so quickly. Those bandits, you just let them be, I see. Does the threat of ambush excite you? I wonder. I'm never sure if they're waiting around the next corner. Such a shame. I utterly despise bandits, so I'll have to see what can be done about them. Not that they're very dangerous, of course. It's the principle of the thing. Well, I'll have to send you back to Whispering Forest, of course. You can't be here. There's so much to do, but I believe we may see each other when I finally arrive in North Haven and so on, but I wonder. What do you intend to do with me once I arrive? Ignore you? Is that so? Not interesting enough yet? Well, I wouldn't blame you. I'm sure I wasn't interesting enough last time. Why would this time be any different? Actually, now that I think about it, I'm not so sure that we will see each other in North Haven. Something tells me when I arrive in North Haven, you'll be long gone, exploring some other town perhaps. Oh well, I'll just have to content myself with this little chat of ours, I suppose. Alright, back you go. And with a poof, you're back in the Whispering Forest. Upheaval changes every time you play. Magician's Diary. This is new. He added this. The Magician's Diary has been updated. Find the enchanted sword. Find the book of spells. That was from last time. Find the skeleton key. Done. The only thing we haven't found is the magic ring. That's the only thing I haven't seen yet. God. This game is going to be so amazing when it comes out. So anyway, that is the demo update. As you can see, it is making leaps and strides. I'm very pleased with how it's turning out. I can't wait to see what Alex does with it. I wish him the best of luck. I don't really have any complaints, except for my little idea about the map. And getting that into TTS is going to be a bitch and a half. But I'm sure Alex can do it. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this. I have been Max Angor, and I will see you all next time.